Let's make some way! Woo! Right, put those hands together. It's Hey guys, how you doing? You alright? Good, good. I'm Jack Duthie, bipolar, bilingual, bicyclist. Yes. Yes, just think how much faster the crazy can come at you on wheels. Oh yes. Thank you, one guy. But no, I've been thinking about my career a lot recently. I've always been a bit of a career guy, you know, and my whole working life, I've worked with trees, right? Yeah. So like, a few years ago, I was a tree surgeon, did that for about 7 years. You know what, I'm going to circle into this. Why are? Thank you. It left me deeply traumatized, but thank you. Yeah, no, I had to give it up. Like, I come down from the tree one day, I'm covered in sweat and filth and a little bit of blood as well. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Worst thing is that blood wasn't even mine. Yeah, I know. I got in a fight with a squirrel while I was up there. That makes me sound like the bad guy, but in my defense, that little fucker tried to gnaw both my index fingers off. And guys, I need those. I am an awkward as fuck 31-year-old white guy. That is 96% of my dance moves right there. Fuck, man, you take that finger out of the equation. I'm just an aggressive hitchhiker. So I had to move on. My next job, I became a tree officer. It's a genuine job, guys. But no, if you're not familiar with what a tree officer is, basically my job was to make sure the trees in my borough were healthy and safe. And also the prevention of tree crime. That's right, motherfuckers, I was a tree cop. Yes! I had a partner. Are you operating on a delay? No, I had a partner. He was a grizzled old ent with nothing left to lose. Yeah, I knew we had a nerdy crowd in tonight. We didn't have a car, I just rode him around the streets of Merlin like a hobbit. It was fantastic. Yeah, one day we're on patrol, report of a tree crime comes in on the radio. I say radio, it was a little sparrow that landed on my shoulder and tweeted the details of crimes into my ear. So we slammed on the sirens. That was just 2 fireflies and an upturned pint blast. Yeah. Budget was kind of running out by that point. But we hightailed it down the park, we found our perps, 2 teenagers carving their initials on the bark of a mighty beech. I was furious! I leapt down like, hey! Darren and Kirsty forever, more like going away for life! Book 'em, Treebeard. Yeah, I do impressions as well, what of it? But after we got those fuckers in the slammer, that's when shit got real. Yeah, property developer had poisoned a row of chestnuts on Church Lane. Treebeard was beside himself. He said, Jake, many of these trees were my friends. What are we going to do? I said, don't worry, Treebeard, because after the tree falls, that's when it puts out new shoots. Was that worth it? We'll let you decide. But my next job, after I was fired for excessive force, yeah, my jokes take place in a bizarro world where squirrels fight people, ants are real, and cops face consequences for their actions. Imagine that. Anyway, my next job was as a tree surveyor, and that came with its own hazards, right? Like not squirrels or tree crime, but the hazard of appearing creepy, right? Because my job was basically to walk around wooded areas carrying binoculars. That is never a good look. You know, they got a lot of trees, parks, and schools. Yes, and trust me, you do not want to be at work asking yourself the question, I wonder what is the least nonsense way I can emerge from this hedge. Be not afraid, I am the tree man. It doesn't work, it's more unsettling, if anything. Fuck, how am I doing for time? I've got a... You know what, fuck it. So yeah, I had to quit that as well. I'm back on the job market, guys, and now my bipolar is acting against me, because right now, I am manic, right? And I don't know if any of you guys have ever had mania, but that shit is not conducive to an interview environment, right? So, I was in an interview the other day, I got asked the classic question, you know, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? And my manic brain was like, answer honestly. And honestly? where does anyone want to be in 5 years' time? You know, I just want what anyone else would want. I just want to be some form of woodland imp. I want to sit on a toadstool, play a little flute and make dark bargains with hikers. I can show you through the forest in exchange for the soul of your firstborn. Still waiting to hear back. Any day now, guys. But anyway, I think that's approaching the end of my time. So I've been Jake Duthie. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my handle is @DuthieJake. And if you want to follow me in real life, you can join me frolicking in a glade.